guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Hope this video finds you guys doing well. Earlier this week, I brought you the best 2.6 player, Yersin CZ. Now, later on this week, I want to bring you the best bait player on ladder. Really the last like 6 months strong. No one has finished higher than with bait, to my knowledge, than Kidkid, aka Jesus. He is a Mexican pro, and he's been coming on strong really the last year inside the game. I'm not sure how long he's been playing, but he's a beast. He's just incredible. I was actually watching another streamer, Oxalate. Shout out to Oxalate. I'll include his stream if you guys want to check him out. And he played against Kidkid, and I think he actually beat Kidkid, but a lot of his viewers were like, who is this? Or Oxalate was like, who is this guy? And I'm like, you don't know Kidkid? He is incredible. So guys, you will have a treat for you today because he's top 20 in the world. Granted, it is mid-season, but still pretty high in trophies here. He's not playing this deck, by the way. He's playing classic log bait. This is just a deck he uses in grand challenges if you want to give this one a try, guys. But anyway, I've shared enough hog decks here on the channel recently. I will come back at you guys when we find a match. Just going to keep pushing until we get to number 1 or until enough time goes by where it constitutes a YouTube video. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, that first match took forever to find. In fact, I got so distracted in the 20-minute wait time that I looked the other way and I missed the first 30 seconds of the match. Anyway, Log comes down against that Dark Prince. So it's a Dark Prince P.E.K.K.A deck here. So it looks like P.E.K.K.A bridge spam is our first contest inside this video here. We do have the early damage advantage. Looks like we started out with, well, that third card, I'm assuming, is Goblin Barrel. So it's just weird that it bugs out to the question mark when you don't spectate in time. So the Battle Ram does connect there, but Kidkid does a very, very good job of logging it away and splitting the opponent's damage, maintaining the damage advantage for ourselves 1 minute into this first match. A couple spears from those Spirit Goblins take it down to 1596 HP. Again, the idea here is not just to show you the high-level content of Kidkid, but also to kind of, tease out what are his habits, what are the nuances of Kidkid that you guys can kind of try to replicate inside the arena. So here, obviously, he wanted to get the knight ready, obviously attacking as well. Notice how he attacked, and why am I saying obviously all the time? Obviously, notice how he attacked, and obviously he's using a princess. Yes, it's apparent that it's obvious, Ash. We're looking at the same game. Anyway, 1183 remaining, still holding on to that damage advantage here with 15 seconds left, ticking off the clock in single elixir time. Bandit's going to go ahead and get a dash off against that princess, and now we go ahead and split that Goblin Gang. Nice zap by the opponent. It's going to allow a Battle Ram connection and a Bandit dash, forced to use a defensive Goblin Barrel. That's something that you will see Kidkid use from time to time. I see you guys with the Inferno Tower emotes in the background. Let's go ahead and give a couple of our own here. So again, now a very slight damage advantage for the opponent here, but we do have Rocket in our deck. The opponent probably has Poison. So Log does come down. Princess finishes off that Dark Prince. 1060 now remaining on that right tower. P.E.K.K.A's in the left lane. Bandit's going to get a dash off against that Princess. Goblin Gang, is going to stymie that Bandit. So we almost get that right tower down. Well, Log will finish that off. Perfect time for a Log here. And there it goes. Going to push that Battle Ram back. Nice Log. And that really could be the difference in this contest. That one Log, right? Pushing that Battle Ram away. Goblin Gang is down. Poison's down. Zap is down for the opponent. Notice how we waited till the last possible second to get that Goblin Gang down. And here we go. 7 seconds remaining. A high Inferno Tower, not allowing those magic archers to break through or get anywhere near the proximity of our right tower. And that's 1 match in the books and 1 victory in the books. Let's go ahead and check to see where Kidkid is right now on ladder. He is 11th in the world, closing in on 6,800 trophies. Be right back in match number 2. Hopefully, it doesn't take half an hour. All right, guys, into the next match here. This one wasn't that bad. Starting out with a Tombstone. That tells me Graveyard or Lava Hound. I'm going to guess Graveyard here for Rumpe. Oh, Lava Hound, it was. Rumpe Cranius here, the opponent. So I wonder, is it an old school Lava Loon deck that we're going against here? I gotta say, I haven't played too many Lava Loon matchups since the new Lava Hound What do you guys think of it? Is the new Lava Hound better or is it worse? I really ought to have a Lava Hound Pro on the channel here to talk about what they think of the changes. Maybe I will reach out to one in the coming days if that's something that you guys want to see. Either way, here comes a balloon, but we have Rocket in hand. So I'm not sure about that balloon by the opponent, but hey, a -1 elixir trade for us, but the elixir is still even. That is a trade that we will make all day, ladies and gentlemen. So here, so far, 1 minute into this match, neither of the players have gotten any damage on the other's towers. Applying some pressure here with the Knight and the Goblin gang. There's the Barbarians for the opponent. We go in with the Goblin barrel. We will connect for a few gobbo stabs on that right tower, 3378. Now Princess is going to do a really good job cleaning up here on the right. I take that back. The arrows do come down, so we have an Ice Spirit at the ready to stymie those minions before they get to our tower. So, okay, this is an interesting Lava Loon deck. Lava Loon with the Barbarians and the Minions and Mega Minion. I do believe the last card might be, is it Minion Horde? Or is it just a regular big, it's got to be Fireball, right? Or, I don't know. Well, they have arrows. It's got to be Fireball. Anyway, here comes the Knight. Here comes the balloon, excuse me, in the right. What are we going to do? Just let that balloon go? It looks like we're just going to let that balloon go and take the tower trade. Obviously, we will definitely get that left tower down. The balloon only get one hit on that right tower. Really well played there by Kidkid. I was actually staring at the left tower being an awful announcer, and I did not notice. I'm assuming he used an Ice Spirit there on defense too. He had to have, right? Simply an Ice Spirit and a Princess, it looks like, able to keep that tower alive, only taking one balloon hit. Look at the Inferno Tower placement by Kidkid. Definitely something to take note of at home, guys. Lightning is the last spell. Did you guys guess that? Did you guys see it coming? Either way, a beautiful rocket there on defense. Arrows do come down, but Knight is in hand, perfectly placed at the very last second to keep that tower extremely healthy. Now the opponent is desperate. They have to be at this point. A nice low Inferno Tower. See, Inferno Tower placement is so key in this deck. When to place it high, like that last match at the end with the Magic Archers, and when to place it low. With 3 seconds left, we're just going to rocket here in case the opponent lightninged. It doesn't matter. This one is over. That's 2 in a row here, guys. And man, if he gets to #1, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna? The video's gonna be over. You're gonna have to be forced to watch me play log bait. We're currently 5th in the world at 6,810 trophies. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, here we go with the next match. Now, unfortunately, I had to cut a match. We actually disconnected in about halfway through a match. So I don't know. I decided not to show it because he disconnected. He messaged me on Twitter about it as well. So cut one. So we're gonna fall a little bit in the standings. But I guess I don't know if you guys in the future have a problem with that. You don't want me to. Even if a pro disconnects, you want me to go ahead and include the match anyway. I'll be happy to do so. But we just basically watched him get 3 crowned at the end. Anyway, starting this new match here against Olisa or Lesia. And the opponent playing Bridge Spam here. So old school Royal Ghost Bridge Spam, still the only deck that uses the Royal Ghost here. 1 minute in, not much going on in terms of tower damage, but we're going to apply some pressure here, knowing the opponent only has Zap in their deck, and that's why you just got to know your matchups. So if you're a new log bait player, you'll start learning your matchups, right? No better player to watch than Kidkid, obviously, for log bait, but the thing is knowing how to handle each specific matchup. So just a little backstory here. Talking to a lot of players, getting a lot of pro players, pro coaches, pro managers advice in terms of, who's the best pros in their eyes, especially seeing as how Space Station Gaming, my esport org, is thinking about entering, not thinking, we've submitted an application to enter into CRL in the 2020 season. And I want to get a lot of variety of pros' opinions on the scene. So I've reached out to a few guys, and everybody tells me the same thing. If you really want to get a talented player, or if you really want to learn a deck or archetype, I'm talking about Clash Royale League pros, CRL pros. They watch guys like Kidkid. They watch guys like Carpy for P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam for the deck that we're playing against here. They watch the specialists, right? When you think about it, look at guys like Boofmac. Look at guys like Lapo. Those guys were ladder specialists. Look at a guy like Moogie, if he joined CRL. These guys are truly some of the highest skilled players in the game. Granted, some of them are only the highest skilled with one deck, but there's nobody in the world, in my opinion, again, in the opinion of all these pros that I talk to, who are as good as Kidkid with log bait. So if you want to learn log bait, you learn from Kidkid. And another defensive Goblin Barrel, but oh my god, the Curse of Ash there. How did that P.E.K.K.A hit? I'm talking about he's the best in the world, and then the P.E.K.K.A takes down the tower, right? Ooh, that really, really hurt. Now we have to go full steam ahead here. Aggression, and we go with the, he goes with the Troll Poison, the opponent does. Ooh, that's nasty. That's mean. That's mean. But hey, what are you going to do? That's going to be an L in this video, unfortunately. That P.E.K.K.A getting a nice hit on that left tower, but what can you do? Good game. I saw the poison go down the tower, and I'm like, wait a second, we don't have poison. It was just the troll BM poison at the end by the opponent. So here I was, the Curse of Ash. That was a perfect example of the Curse of Ash. There's nobody better in the whole entire world than Kidkid as he loses his tower exactly at the same time that I start my sentence saying just that. There it is. It proves it officially. The Curse of Ash is alive and well. Guys, after those two losses, the DC and that unfortunate P.E.K.K.A hit, we are 17th in the world. Let's go into another one, though. I want to bring you at least 2 more matches because I just want to get as much Kidkid gameplay as I can for you guys. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, on to the next one here against Arcturus. At Arcturus, our next opponent here, starting out with Goblin Gang split in the back. So it seems like if Goblin Barrel is in starting hand, that's his first play. If Goblin Barrel is not in his starting hand, he'll go with a Goblin Gang split behind the tower. And here's the Goblin Barrel there, log coming down for the opponent. So the opponent, Arcturus, has log and NATO in their deck. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Going to be This is live, guys. We can't edit out, unfortunately. You're stuck with me. Yeah, unfortunately, going against this deck, which I hate this deck. This is the worst deck to face, in my opinion. One of the most frustrating decks to face. They have, I believe, Tesla as well. That's why I hate it so much, right? So they have Tesla, Tornado, Ice Wizard. The only troop cards are Skeleton, Ice Wizard, and Valkyrie in this deck, and everything else is just buildings and spells, and it's incredibly frustrating, for me at least, to face against. And there it is, there's the Tesla, but we do get 1 princess shot on that left tower. You know, suffice it to say, any damage that we can get here, we're going to be cycling logs on that left tower. We are going to be eventually rocket cycling here if we want to win this match. And that's what you have to do. Breaking through these defenses, incredibly difficult. So here comes that Expo. We have a rocket in hand. Rocket comes down. Nice job there by Kidkid. Just making sure we kind of keep the rocket for the Expo, keep our cycle going when we don't have rocket in cycle, and otherwise just try to chip away at that left tower and eventually take it down to rocket cycle range. Nice log opportunity here if we choose to take it. Gonna reload with the princess instead. And then we go, oh, look at this. The NATO rocket from the opponent. I gotta say, that was a really nice play by the opponent, but we do have a damage advantage here. Able to get off a couple chips, I believe, with the goblins on that left tower. So here we go with the princess again, and immediately back to another. Ooh, that Valkyrie, though. That Valkyrie, very well played there by the opponent. Getting some log in that princess there, chipping away at the Valkyrie and the Ice Wizard. Beautiful knight there, guys. See that knight just in the nick of time before that Tesla was placed by the opponent. And again, continuing to attack with these Goblin Barrels is Kidkid. So a log will take that tower, excuse me, a frog in the throat, log down on the arena, and a rocket down on that Expo. Princess gonna go ahead and get a hit off, but not against the Expo. Here comes a naked rocket by the opponent, trying to get some chip damage against our tower. Here comes the log, as well as the Goblin Barrel chipping away slowly but surely. 1 second remaining here in regulation. We're going to sudden death overtime. 13:38 remaining on the opponent's towers, and we go with that knight in front of our left princess tower to meet that Ice Wizard at the bridge. Now we have the Inferno Tower in hand here. We're gonna go ahead and rocket. Beautiful rocket, beautiful Inferno Tower as well. Let's see if the opponent rockets here. They go with the Valkyrie there, predicting our princess. Nice job. And then the rocket comes down for the opponent. The problem is if we use our rocket for rocket cycle, then we're not going to be able to use the rocket for the Expo. So you can see the conundrum we have here. We're going to go ahead and use that rocket. Let's see if the Expo comes down. It does. Can we distract this Expo long enough? Of course we can. All we need is one more rocket. That's 2 cards played. That's going to be a victory. I gotta say, these Expo matchups, I'm not an Expo hater, but these are some of the more boring matchups I feel like to watch. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's just like spell cycle, chip, spell cycle, but it was perfectly played there by Kidkid. Let's do one more match, guys, and see how we do. Be right back. And here we go. The last match of the video here against David. So, David, what do you have in store for us? Let's end this video off with a win. We start there with the Goblin Barrel in the safe spot, along with the Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit's going to allow a couple more chips, a couple more stabs, if you will, from those goblins. A nicely placed Knight there. Goblin Gang against the Knight. Can the Knight creep up? Okay, I take it back. Not a nicely placed Knight, because we do take the Bandit charge. Very well played there by David. And then, to add insult to injury, the E-Wiz gets a connection on our right tower. So here we go. It's going to be a Princess for the Bats. Beautifully played. Log does come down, though. It's going to get the Princess as well. No, it won't, but the Bandit will take care of her. Knight there at the bridge as well. So staying aggressive here is Kidkid, but hey, you know, all said and done here, we do take some significant damage from that E-Wiz Bandit combo dashing on our tower to start this match out. Here comes that E-Wiz dropping on top of the Knight. Let's see what we can do here. A log coming down, getting that, oh, beautiful log Ice Spirit there, keeping that, oh, Zap comes down too, keeping that E-Wiz away from our tower there. So the Zap does damage, but nothing else does. Nice defensive sequence to make up for the first unfortunate defensive sequence. So now we're going to be more careful, rest assured. Look at this deck the opponent's playing. It's the Minor Bandit E-Wiz version of, I don't know, you think they have P.E.K.K.A guys? You think they have something else? Log does come down there. Goblin Barrel down as well. 8 seconds remaining. We go Princess in the high tower lane. Here we go. It's a Bandit for the opponent. Let's see what other cards they have. Not going to show us anything here. Let's see if we go with the Knight. We do. So Knight down, we log as well. Getting some chip damage, and here it goes. Again, always ready for those bats is Kidkid. Ready that time with the Goblin Gang there at the bridge, realizing again there was no log in hand by the opponent, getting all kinds of damage to that right tower. That right tower is going to be not down, but down to 200, make it 191. Able to defend with the Knight, and we'll let that Bandit go. Log down to mitigate damage there, but hey, that's a beautiful damage advantage for us. 2 logs and that right tower will be down. Now we can just defend and end this video with a victory after a rocky start here on that first push. So the last 2 cards, as soon as we saw the Inferno Dragon, we knew it was going to be a Mega Knight deck. I think I've shared this deck here on the channel, but I've shared so many decks, about 2,000 now, that I feel like, you know, I can't be blamed that badly if I lose track. Anyway, here comes another Inferno Tower. Inferno Towers on Inferno Towers on Inferno Towers here. Ice Spirit and Log down to help out that Goblin Gang against those support troops. Meanwhile, Meyer comes in for the opponent. Well played comes down for the opponent. Spirit Goblins are finishing off that right tower. And with 10 seconds left, that's how you end a video strong, Kidkid. Very well played here. 5 seconds remaining. We missed. We pull a cheap pad on that Inferno Dragon to end things off. And we'll just call it on purpose. He purposely missed it. Just a little BM there to end the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. This is... You know, this is the guy you want to watch if you want to get better at log bait on ladder. Certainly the guy that, you know, he knows all the matchups. I wish he was a streamer. I wish he would start a YouTube channel. Heck, I'll ask him if he will, and I'll include it in the show notes below if he wants to start one. It would be nice to have like a constant flood of his footage, although I have done like 4 or 5 videos with him throughout the last half year. So feel free to check out any of that stuff as well in the show notes below. I'll include another video or 2 of Kidkid if you just can't get your fill. So guys, thank you so much for watching this channel. I really appreciate you guys using the creator code CWA. It really does help, even though I don't know how much it helps because I haven't gotten paid yet and we have no way of tracking. But hey, either way, I appreciate you guys doing it. It really means a lot to me, and a huge shout out to Stats Royale and Bren Chong, my YouTube partners. Check out their information as well. Check out Kidkid on Twitter. His Twitter information will be there as well for you guys, along with the deck link as with every other video. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.